Hello, my name is Hiroyuki Oyama. I'm a founder and CEO from Wizledge. Wizledge is providing professional support services for startup companies in Japan, regardless their business stages. By the way, what kind of image do you have when you think about Japan? Many people can pick famous companies such as Sony, Toyota, Nissan, Honda, etc. These are typical manufacturing companies. Once Japan has established a very strong market position in manufacturing industry in the world. Made in Japan used to be premier brand, but especially in the past 15 years, as digital technology sinks deep into our daily lives, almost all new business are delivered to us through digital platforms. According to the Swiss IMD World Digital Competitiveness Ranking, due to deficiency in global and business skills, Japan's digital competency ranks low even among Asian nations. On the other hand, the quality of Japanese hospitality is proven to provide world-class customer experiences for a variety of services. Therefore, we aim to promote the Made in Japan brand for not only physical products, but also for new digital business and service design as Japan brand again in the world of digital products. In doing so, we hope to make Japan the friendliest country in the world for startup companies. Our mission statement is Japan brand again, transform Japan into the world's best startup friendly country. Now that new services and digital products has become the game changer in people's lives, we are facing different challenges from the time when Japan had been competing with physical products. For example, as mentioned already, according to the Swiss IMD World Digital Competitiveness Rankings, Japan's digital competency ranks low globally. The number of emerging startups is also low. One survey shows that while the rate of commencement of establishment has risen about 10% in Western countries, but it is merely 4.2% in Japan. One major reason we can think of is that Japanese tend to be weak in terms of English fluency, which is a barrier when it comes to global expansion. Another reason is that the contents of business school tends to be not as practical as that of foreign countries. Furthermore, there are fewer bright young engineers, and the investment attitudes of venture capitalists are quite conservative compared to other countries. Today, the Japanese government realizes that there needs to be a support system in order to allow domestic companies to become more active and to bring about economic growth. The Japanese Prime Minister has launched a movement to provide this support, beginning with calling this year, 2022, as the birth year of startups. The government has claimed that it will set up an environment in which young people can jump into without hesitation. Startup companies bring about the novelty which in turn act as the driving force for economic development and may also resolve a number of issues in society. Therefore, Japan is putting great effort into providing support to this field. Regarding startup support, the government is following a bold and firm policy in commencing the support-based Startup Campus, which connect the universities, companies, and the government. It aims to develop a system which is capable of raising funds using the new business itself as collateral, rather than the personal guarantees or real estate collateral. Taking into account these movements of the government, we are working to function as a hub for the entire community, including entrepreneurs, large corporations, governments, and the local governments in Japan, as well as overseas. In order to achieve the world's most startup-friendly system, we first aim to become the largest hub for startups here in Asia. Since the consulate and the trade organizations in Japan create various opportunities each day, the place for exchanging information, where much of our business activities are spent, takes immense importance. In order to enhance the inflow of excellent human resources from neighboring Asian countries and the inflow of powerful venture capital from Europe and the US, we shall enrich mutual access through cooperation with overseas business schools, embassies, and trade organizations, as well as provide programs such as an inspection tour of the Silicon Valley in California, US. Here I shall explain about our business model and financials. First, we adopt the mission-driven for-profit model. We take startup founders our most important beneficiaries. We are much worried that their excellent business ideas become buried among the mass simply due to lack of funds. To prevent this, we provide all the basic support service nearly free, and the startups, instead of paying us a fee, transfers their good business ideas and business models and a few shares to us. Our support service include mentoring, part-time CFO support, and customer development strategies. Our sources of funding are typically three types. First, the budget from local governments for sponsoring startups. Second, corporate membership fees collected from large enterprises which promote innovation business with the outside. Third, income and consulting fees from events held irregularly. However, in reality, the current situation is that regarding the management fee of the program sponsored by the local government, it is based on a one-to-one model. We cannot charge more than the actual cost that really generated, so it is difficult for us to make the cash pool for next new strategy. Therefore, it makes difficult business expansion, such as the development of new services. Therefore, we are trying to develop our original services at the same time. One consists of considering a digital content subscription model that is beneficial for venture education. Based on this, we are developing a recurring revenue model which can be automatically repeated. Annual corporate membership fees from large companies are also an important source, but we face the challenge of retention, which means whether those large companies will continue to renew their memberships each year. Such large companies expect specific and concrete opportunity of business matching with promising startups. Therefore, the key should be being able to provide such opportunity in steadily and continuously. This may require maintaining high quality of startups participating in our program through careful selection. But at the same time, some ingenuity is needed for not creating barriers against startups that are truly in need of help. To be able to conquer all of these issues, we need sufficient human resources and startup databases. Thus, it is necessary to secure free cash flow in order to continue such activities. This in turn urges us to acquire the support and financial support from more large enterprises. This could be related to the question, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Thank you for listening, and I look forward to your feedback.